who are the members of the opposition that actually proposed very similar or the exact legislation that you had proposed and just passed?
So first, Gideon Sar, it was in his website, word by word, the legislation, almost word by word.
You mentioned Gideon Sar. Any other leaders of the opposition?
So Gideon Sar actually wrote it, speaking about it openly. There are a number of speeches, public speeches, when Yair Lapid said exactly that. He said that the court, using this reasonableness test, actually, and I'm using this as a quote, did a hostile takeover on the government of Israel. That's a speech Yair Lapid gave in 2014, in 2016. This problem, and I'm not even talking about law professors and leaders of the judges and Supreme Court justices and chief justices that criticized the use of this reasonableness test by the court for many, many years. I'm talking political players that are actually on the field today that were criticizing it in a very harsh terms. And now, because we offered it and they're not part of the coalition, they're bad-mouthing the same thing that they voted on and spoke about it before.
And why would they do that?
Because the demonstrations are not really about the reform in the justice system. And the outrage that the coalition, that the opposition members are fostering, it's not about the justice system. It's about the fact that they lost the elections. And they say, we do not accept this fact. And they went out and planned those protests way before we started doing anything. Because they did not, way before the government was formed, this protest machine came into being with budgets and ideas and strategies, just because they did not accept the fact that Netanyahu is the prime minister. How many people know that what we passed here in the Knesset, leave aside if it's smart, if it's a good idea, opinion, fact, it was offered by a member of the opposition and the former Justice Minister Gideon Sar, meaning you cannot say it's extreme or strange or something that acts unilaterally. It was offered in the platform. It was offered by a justice in the Supreme Court, in articles, in rulings. It's putting substance to criticism for 40, that has been in the Israeli discourse for 40 years. It's not a new idea. Everything I'm saying is fact. It's not an opinion. You can think it's a good idea, you can think it's a bad idea. But the facts, it was in the coalition agreement, in the draft coalition agreement in 2019. It's not a new subject that appeared. It was offered in the Knesset by number of Knesset members, again, including members of the opposition, since 2015. If you read the news in Israel or around the world, you would get the impression that this crazy government got into power and decided, out of think loss, to bring something new that no one ever heard of, to solve non-existent problems and enforce their own views on the world. That's a lie. It's not about an opinion. That's a lie. That's not a fact. And the fact that no one knows this is because tremendous amount of money was invested